Hey everybody, it's Chance here with yet another episode of Pathologic. Last time we started day 5. Sabarov has been on an arresting state. He's been going arrest crazy, and killing crazy, as everyone has been telling us from day 1, but this was bound to happen, especially after the events of day 4. So we've released some people from prison, with the help of Young Vlad and Victor Kane. Anna Angel was a part of people have been talking about it, but we haven't really gotten any. I'm not sure if this is a real thing that happened, or if this is fictional for the story. I couldn't tell you, but it feels like something that could be real for sure. But they've been talking about the Ace of Caravan or something, which was a performing troupe that kidnapped children and turned them into monsters and of the like. And Anna seemed to be a part of this group. She wants to blackmail another guy who was a part of this group with her, who's now living in this town, to get some money from him, because she wants to pay off the Oglomitskys because they keep coming after her. I don't really think they... I mean, I don't know, right? I've been here for, 5 days? I don't know. I don't know if there's actually any beef there. I don't think it's as, clean cut as that, and I'm curious to learn. Because, Elliot, Chance, knows that, Anna is one of Clara's bonds, so maybe we can learn more from there later, but, she also has been, surprisingly very present in Denkovsky's story, so that's also very interesting to me. But, we went to the guy, who in the story is referred to as the Hunchback. I do not think, this story is about disease and stuff like that, but it is also very much about the body, and is kind of unkind generally to those who have bodies that are outside of the norm. In many ways, I'm curious if it'll get more into that, because we did have the worms from before, but we didn't really interact with them much. I think we'll probably interact with them more on Artemi's route. Because he grew up here in this town, so maybe we'll get more there for sure. Something a little more interesting than what we have been getting. It's also hard to know because the Bachelor himself seems to have a very particular idea of how things should work and how things should be. And I have been playing him in such a way where he is aghast at the events that are occurring. But at the same time, the other options are not to be that surprised. So it's very much the situation where I mean, he's put in a tough position for sure. None of this is easy, and we keep getting letters from the powers that be that imply that the cause of the plague is one specific thing, and that we should be looking for that one specific thing, and not whatever else we're doing. We shouldn't be behaving as if this is a normal plague situation. And then we had some more theater stuff where they were implying that this is a story that has been played out multiple times, and I'm not sure if that's meant to be in the theatrical sense where these characters are forced to play this out every time. We do know that there was the Sandpest 5 years ago as well, so I have a feeling that maybe it just happens every once in a while to similar effect, but I also don't know. So there is that. The cathedral has become the isolation ward, and people are getting restless because there's very little food. You can't even like buy food really anymore. Like I got lucky and I was able to buy a couple things, but mostly I do have to trade for it, or if I get lucky in a house. But that doesn't seem to be the general trend of things. Money seems to be more useful for these more grander quest things as opposed to buying stuff. I mean, I suppose I can use money to buy ammo, but I have like random junk for the children, and I want to give it to them so they can give me bullets. Not a lot of them have revolver bullets, and I don't have any other guns, and I'm not buying another gun unless the game gives it to me. They are way too expensive. Bad greed, like I get it. They are illegal goods, etc., etc. And how else is he supposed to make his money? That's kind of like his whole thing, but so, you know. Oh yeah, but back to Anna. We kind of went around in the circle there. Back to Anna. So we learned that the guy that Anna used to work with, question mark, and now wants to try blackmailing his daughter, left, and he is freaking out. The game is explicit about this. He does refer to his 17-year-old daughter in rather uncomfortable tones. So I don't think we're going to want to return his daughter back to him, but we're going to see if we can find her and talk to her at least and see what goes on from there. And we're also just going to steal this guy's money. I don't feel bad about stealing his money at all. And me personally, because I do kind of do a basic glimpse through the next day on my spoiler-free walkthrough. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about that very much, but we'll see how that goes, of course. Yeah. So, and then also with Ruben, we need to have a still beating heart, or just a recently extracted heart from someone who just recently died of the sandpest, so that Ruben can work on his vaccine stuff. And so, it turns out Artemi was helping him with that. However, he is nowhere to be found. We did learn from Vlad that he has been arrested in the arrest crazy frenzy that Saburov has been in. So we're gonna have to try to get him out, basically. So, you know, that's the current state of things, and so we shall continue with all the things we have to do. Alright, I want to make sure I don't open up a quick save. And there we go. And man, we're like, it's on day 5. Things are getting worse. I know there are a total of 12 days in this game. The Inquisitor isn't even here yet, so I have no idea how that's gonna go. But because you know, like, so much of the later game stuff is just completely foreign to me. Like, I have no idea. So let's take a look. We just talked to Big Vlad. Let me look at my quest log here. I haven't read this before. Saburov has set free the people who are wrongly incarcerated. I mean, he didn't do that. We discussed this. Saburov had no interest in doing that. The executors did, but Saburov didn't, or at least those that did not die in prison. Unsurprisingly, the survivors are bitter beyond belief. Our governor's preventative measures may bring about the opposite of result than intended. Okay, so I wanted to talk to Laura, the Saburovs, go back to Anna, and then we'll figure it out from there. Because I think I already talked to everybody around about. This area isn't infected yet, right? You can do it, game load. Unlike usual, where I usually play it after work, I'm on the weekend. So I'm playing this in the morning for once. So I have my cup of coffee, and I'm not exhausted from a day at work. Um, yeah. So, and then we're in November now officially, and you know, Halloween is over. I wore my jester costume and jingle jangled around the office. So you could hear me coming from a mile away, but I had fun with it anyway. Um, let me just, no. Should save my money. I don't know if I'm gonna need it some more. Hello! Like for this instance, this is pretty important. Let's see. 68, 78, 81. Okay, that's actually good. I'm gonna save it until it gets more messed up, as it were. Alright. Up, 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 up. Yeah. Okay, but, you know, bonk. Yeah, no, I don't really have any updates personally right now. I'm still working on the book blanket. That's gonna take 10,000 years. I just bought more yarn for it because I'm out of my 4-star yarn for all my 4-star books, so I can't really continue until I get that anyway, so.
What do you need to take to avoid infection?
Lara, please tell me, is the man who witnessed Barack's arrest still here? You mean the harpist? He's dead. Did he tell you where they took Barack? He saw them escort him. Nothing more. It was by the rail bridge. He was seized by Sabarov's patrolmen. There were 3 of them, and yet they barely managed to keep him under control. When they were crossing the embankment, Barack broke loose, so they knocked him to the ground. The harpist said that he also thought back then that they wouldn't be able to take him anywhere far. And then he felt sick. Is that why they haven't taken Barack to the town hall dungeons? I don't know. The town hall is chock full of prisoners. Dozens of people were arrested yesterday on various allegations, you know? Savarov probably wants to keep Barack as far from the light of day and anyone else's eyes as possible. Why? I suspect it was Katerina's whisper in his ear that became his inspiration. They're playing a dark game. What's it all about? I think he got into Clara's way somehow. This Clara girl seems pretty scary. I guess Artemi must have disrupted her plans, and I doubt that she was planning to do good. As for Barack, on the other hand, his noble intentions are apparent. So you hold him in higher regard? He turned out to be a very impressive person. The semblance to his father is so strong, I can't help but think about him. Indeed, he is an honest and brave man. You two would have made good friends. So Barack's lair was at the works? I don't know. I've never been there. Although Isidore did have a hideout or secret lab at the works. I remember him complaining that he was too old to climb over the embankment 10 times a day. Thank you, Lara. Now I know where to look for Barack. Barack is somewhere in the works. There are quite a few separate workshops there. With all the information I've collected, finding him shouldn't be that much trouble.
There are dark rings under your eyes.
Okay. So let's go. I do want to talk to the Sabarovs first. So the works. I think this is the works. I think that's the impression. I think. Or is it here? Okay, let's go to the Sabarovs just to see if maybe we can find a way to... I mean, considering Sabarov's reaction to us trying to get the prisoners out of the town hall, I don't think he's gonna be willing to give anything. But I'm also curious of what Katerina has to say as well. Because yesterday she was kinda on the side of us as far as like bad grief not being the problem. but she also doesn't really have any push, but I'm just curious of what she's saying, if what Lara says is true. Alright. Thank you. I want him to aggro someone else. Damn it, he aggroed me. Phew. Okay.
What?
Okay, she doesn't have anything for me. Maybe it's because I already talked to Lara. She doesn't have anything to say to me about this.
It was a...
Okay, so the walkthrough says I could have talked to them both, but I probably had to talk to them before talking to Lara. Probably because we already know that we're going to have to break him out of the prison. It's best not to provide that inclination to the two of them. I suppose? Question mark? Not 100%, but... I mean, again, it's not like I really expected... Again, I'm not expecting anything to happen, because we already know that Katerina can't influence Alexander that much. I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. This man has to kill this woman, I guess. Did I accidentally attack these guys? Oh, rat! Oh, this is a shit show. Whoops! I guess I accidentally attacked the other guys and not the evil guy. Whoops. Well, since we're reloading anyway, and I hadn't made a save since talking to Lara, let's run this way, talk to Anna, talk to the Severovs, and then talk to Lara. Just to see if they have anything interesting to say. That was not intentional, as it goes. Damn, okay, so I guess I have to be a little more careful in those instances. Because then those guys were attacking me because I accidentally attacked them, even though I didn't mean to attack them, but I suppose that distinction doesn't really matter to them too much. Bummer. Okay. Man, the mouse getting off of this screen is very frustrating, so I might just have to look into that alternative way to make that work that people were talking about. Apparently they had to use that probably for an older version of Skyrim or something. Ooh, 2. You ask much more than the children do. Did I lose a lot of health? Not. Oh, I am getting tired though. Let me.
Whose child was crying there?
Like you care.
Can you catch a rat? Or a mouse in the dark?
No. He's willing to pay. I didn't even have to threaten him or mention your name. On what terms? I beg you, tell me the terms. He wants me to find his daughter in an infected district. I have no idea how to do it, though. Oh, I see. Yes, I know who he's talking about. She's not his biological daughter, though. He kidnapped her from a family of poor weavers 8 years ago, planning to fashion her into a dancer, but at the 11th hour he changed his mind and adopted her. And now he adores her. So she's disappeared, huh? My cat's yelling at me. So she's a dancer? Yes. Try your luck asking her around the pub. She used to have a side job there, nightly, keeping it secret from her foster father. The new outbreak might have just caught her right there. Perhaps she was unable to get home before dawn like she usually does. You told me he's filthy rich. Why didn't he give her pocket money? She did this for pleasure, you see. She enjoyed dancing naked and drinking the Twix iron that throws like water there. Not the hunchback would allow her all this. Well then, I'll ask her around the pub. The daughter was a traditional circus upbringing. What the father doesn't know is that she's working as a dancer at a Twyron Shebin. But why doesn't he know this? Is he disillusioned with the caravans to such an extent that he wants to wipe the slate clean? Either way, I should talk with the daughter myself. Okay, so well, we're right there, so might as well. Okay, where am I going? I'm going to the pub. It's a good thing it's right around the corner. Oh, there's a girl right there. Why are you giving me that look? Is Var the hunchback your father? Did he send you? Yes, he's worried about you. Come with me. The streets are unsafe, but I'll make sure you get home in one piece. But I don't want to go. I'd rather stay here. My stepfather is burdensome custodian, and I've had enough of it. So he's not your father? That's a very complicated question. When I was a child, he kidnapped me from my real father, and when my father came to rescue me from the caravan, Var killed him. He did it because he loved me. I only found out about it yesterday, so what am I supposed to feel? Alright, I'll just let him know of your whereabouts then. No, please, don't do that. He has no idea where I spend the nights. If he ever gets even the slightest hint of suspicion of how I choose to spend my leisure time, he'll tear both the owners and the patrons of this lovely establishment to pieces. But that's all right. I will speak to him. Personally. I'll tell him I've had enough. What do you mean you've had enough? These are the last days of my life, and I intend to spend them like I want to. That is, to say, here. But I'll be the person to tell him that. I'll be waiting for you at 9 o'clock in the blind backyard. We'll go see him together. Will you stand up for me if he resorts to physical violence? I will. Alright. So, let me see. Do you have anything to say?
There's nothing to talk?
Nope, okay. There's nothing to talk about. Okay, so... That's not until 9 o'clock, and I have time until then. It's about 2 o'clock now. I always have to do this internal calculus, because I think that's 2100. 2100 I have to come over here. Alright, so the walkthrough I'm looking through tells me to go back here just to tell him I'll get the money from him if I go to him before here. So I'm gonna go to the Sabaroffs, see if they can give me any information, and then I'll talk to Lara, then I'll do whatever's next. I think it's go to the works, as we learned before I got my ass kicked. Alright, let's go. Alrighty. We'll talk to Lara, and we'll run here. to this guy just to get his money, and then we'll go here to the works after that. I don't know specifically where yet, but we'll figure that out. All right. Wrong button. All right. But yeah, been working on Book Blanket. Been working. The huge. Did I miss out on the one bullet I got before? Well, I did get another bullet in the meantime, and it's not the end of the world, so. Considering I can get, like, meat from those guys, I should probably be saving talking to those guys for that, but I also use bullets a fair amount, so.
Does anything help with the disease?
Okay, she doesn't have anything for me. Hey man,
I've got
that
a
our tummy
firm
through?
hand.
They say you've arrested Barack. Is that true? Absolutely. The villain has seized us as well. Like I said, the night was bountiful. The patrolmen killed more than 50 armed thugs. 50 more were arrested. Soon they're going to be tried by our military court. Was Barack caught red-handed? If he were caught red-handed, he had been executed on the spot, just like anyone else who was caught in the act. There's a whole lot of accusations against him, though. Mark Kaminsky will expose his crimes easily. Let Barack go, Governor. He must help me with fulfilling my duties. Never. Barack is accused of a dozen murders at least, including his father's. Violation of sacred customs and desecration of the dead. He's the most dangerous criminal of all who have appeared in the town in these horrible days. I won't ever let him out, even if you can vouch for him. Where do you keep him? Why do you ask? I need his expert advice. I'm sorry, Bachelor, but you've managed to find out who murdered Simon without examining witnesses or seeing the crime scene or even inspecting the body, which makes me sure you can do without that savage advice this time as well. I wish you luck in your work. Fine then, I'll find another way. What was that sound? I have no clue. I'm gonna try talking to Katerina now because the walkthrough says to talk to Katerina after talking to Alexander, so maybe that's what I'm missing. Okay. It is so interesting, because it's like he is of a firm belief that it's like he believed that it was the plague when he could take control. Now that he has control, he has absolutely no interest in assisting the cures.
Fortune has touched me in a dream. Yes.
Please convince your spouse to set Artemi Barak free. He was arrested on a false accusation. This cannot be. I do not dare to interfere with my husband's decisions. Don't you care about Barak? Of course I do. I dislike this man. If my intuition doesn't fail me, he's bound to cause much grief to our town. And I know that my intuition is correct. My star has finally ascended. I've never sensed the threads of the future so clearly as I do these days. Yet you foretold my death, the death that I have safely avoided. Have you now? I am alive. I don't know. It's very unclear. Sometimes people consider themselves alive when they're already corpses. I don't think I have to dispute the obvious. Anything else?
Do something.
Yeah. I'm not going to antagonize her. I don't think that's very helpful. So let's go talk to Lara now, get that same information as before, and then go from there. And hopefully in the meantime, I can run into some children who have ammo on them. Oh, does he actually have any bandages? because I'm gonna need to drink a fair amount of coffee to make it through this day without sleeping midday, which I would rather not do. I have so much water, and these guys don't have anything for me. Oh, perhaps I should check on Katarina to make sure she's in good health, if nothing else. That was probably the sound. That was the sound of him writing on his map. Oh, hell yeah. Multiple children. And a drunkard. Please tell me something of you guys have something for me. I would love to have a little bit of things. Okay. Let's get some metadorm. Because if I'm gonna... Yes! Have I talked to these young turtles too? What's the news? The Clara, the make-believe saint girl, is actually a dirty liar. Oh, really? Did she lie to you? Not to me, no, but I know very well that she's not who she pretends to be. Who is she then? When she lays her little hands on someone, people die. Everybody says she has a healing touch, but it's the other way around. Better avoid her embrace. Her hands are far from tender. Did you actually witness anyone die? My little brother told me he did. She walked right behind an armed mugger as he was laying in ambush. Little brother was keeping an eye on him. Lara put her palms on his eyes. He gave a jolt and then went quiet and fell down stone cold very soon. And Clara just laughed and walked away. Quite a story. Okay, interesting. Yes. It's raining, it's pouring. Okay, now let's talk to Lara.
My heartbeat is uneven. I am sick at heart.
Lara, please tell me, is the man you witnessed Barak's arrest still here? Okay, I mean, I already read all this, so... Okay. So now he's somewhere in the works. So, alrighty. Let's go here. What's in my inventory? Okay. I have room in my inventory for stuff. Okay, cool. Let's re-equip my gun, because I love her. I have 2 lockpicks. I don't really use the lockpicks. Let me see. So we can go talk to this guy, then head to the works. What? Like, part of me has internalized the map, another part of me hasn't. Still need to check it like 10 billion times, but I'm sort of getting there. I'm gonna be going into an immuno zone. An infected zone, rather, an immuno zone. We're going into an infected zone briefly, so I'm just gonna up that up. Ugh, it's just so awful. It's like it's like the buildings look sick. How does a building get sick? Okay, and his house is here. in here so much. Ugh, god awful. Let's go steal this guy's money. I found your Willow all right. I'll bring her after 9 o'clock. Where is she? I gotta go after her. I can't tell you that. I've given my word to the owners of the establishment she's hiding at. Establishment? What owners? What are they afraid of? Too many questions at once, kind sir. Why didn't she come with you right now? She's conscious that she might get infected on her way here. The victims of the infection are everywhere, ready to jump passers-by, begging for help. Scum! Burn them, burn them, burn them to ashes to keep away from fresh flesh. Fine. Bring her back as soon as you can. The second half of the reward will be waiting for you. What about the first one? Here it is. A deal's a deal. Alright, give it to me. Yippee! Okay, so now let's head to the works. Now that I've talked to him, maybe Anna will have something new for me. But I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Two of them, that's so annoying. Can you just stay away from me? Let me bait them up here. Yeah, right up here. Bye, fuckers. Yikes. Alright. Alrighty. Let's go on the train track, since that's kind of the easiest way. We'll go around. Is this the abattoir? The railway station. Alright, let's just go around the railway station for now. All of these, like, big structures are just so oppressive and strange. Yeah, I don't know if I can wade through the water, and I'm not gonna try. It'd be so pathetic if I died via drowning or something. I don't think Dinkowski knows how to swim. What time is it? Oh, 1600, okay. Still have time. Hours until 900. Yeah, that's 2100, okay. So I have 5 hours before that quest, so hopefully we can just get this stuff done before then. Okay, so... Okay, so time to check out these buildings. See where... cows I kept for here. Nope, not allowed in there, so that's probably not it. There's only a handful of buildings, so probably one of these. Unless it's one of the smaller buildings. Let's see. This is one of the smaller buildings. Is it one of these? No, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it gets that one. Oh. Oh, there's a door. Oh! There we go. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Let's eat a little bit. Okay, I'll need to get more food. Oh, hey. Let me in. You've got no business around here. Move along. I have the right to go anywhere I want. No trespassing. I'm not a trespassee, just a passersby. What about you? Are you, by any chance, the infamous dangerous offender? What's in it for you? I command to set him free. I was strictly ordered by Governor Sabarov to guard the prisoner with my life. There was a special order, too. If the prisoner dies of the sand pest, we ain't supposed to bury him or give the body to the undertakers. We are to inform the governor in person and await their instructions. Don't you think that's a little too strict? Strict, my ass! We almost put 70 people behind bars yesterday, on suspicion, of course. Killed loads of folks, too. Must have been thugs and cutthroats, the ones we've killed. I've heard their thug friends are all up in arms, planning to take revenge on us. But they're out of men, and out of luck. Is that so? I think you'd better stay alert, kind sir. The underground world has a way of keeping its real power disguised. Perhaps grief could be an unexpected ally in this matter? Why get my hands dirty? I'm not ready to throw away my reputation yet. I'll be back! Okay. So he's here, in Factory Building 3, the butchering room. Cool. Alright, so let's talk to Bad Grief then. I'll probably get my reputation back up again, but fighting 3 of them in these close quarters isn't a good idea. There's not like there's a box I can jump on, like last time, of course, either, so... Alright, so let's go this way. And I have fresh ammo for my gun, so I can probably get away without hurting myself too much. And then because I set those prisoners free, I'll get my reputation right back up again. It's interesting how killing them brings down your reputation, despite that nobody likes them. Yeah, and it seems like in this game it's just kind of just like general reputation for the whole town. I do believe in Patho 2 they did make it so that it's like reputation per district kind of thing. Yeah, because I only have this one reputation bar, so let's see. Okay. We're doing okay. Not amazing, but okay. Maybe we'll be able to get some food when the Inquisitor comes, maybe? Kinda doubt it, but maybe we'll get lucky, who knows? Because, like, we gotta survive, like, another several days of this, and I don't know how we're gonna manage that, to be honest with you. Hey, man.
For the usual, starting a war unusual. Just nailed Bali down. And here we go, all around.
Grief, how would you like to kill a few patrolmen? You won't be held accountable for this sin. Who's to guarantee that? Me? Who's to guarantee that? You? Me? Eh, so what? I mean, I'd like to. I would, Doc. Like I'd ever pass up on the chance, but the honey's sweet, but the bees sting. Them patrolling bees are much worse than them working bees, you know? They hit hard and without a shred of pity. Organized, too. They'll show us no mercy. They won't. Their orders are, we deserve no mercy. We deserve to be strangled, exterminated, and buried alive. I need your help. Set Barack free. I'll cover you. This is the dear kind of help, dear Doc. It won't come cheap. Name your price, then. Like I could ever expect anything else from you. 10,000, Doc. I'm doing you a favor here. 'Tis just half the sum. I'll pay the rest out of my own pocket. Human life comes kind of cheap these days, don't you agree? I'm in. Here you go. Conveniently enough, it's what you gave me yesterday. Where should the forces of justice strike? Barack is kept in the works, in the building that... Got it. I know it. The cellar of the corpulent workshop. Roger that, as our forefathers used to say. Nope. The game is... up. Wait for my villains. The attack begins just like that, no warning. Be prepared. 'Twould be a pity for you to miss out. I'll be ready. Don't touch Barack. Do you know what he looks like? We know everything, Doc, we do. Little birds tell us every single thing. Now shush, go to the ambush, and wait for us. Fine. Alright, cool. How much money do I have? Because I did just get a bunch of money, so I'm actually in a perfect position. Let's make a save just because the game started, like, kind of freaking out there for a second. Okay. Looks like I was just running too many things at once on my computer. As it goes. Alright, so let's head back there. We have my gun. It's a 100% fixed gun. No, I want to go there, though, so let's... Alright. Annoying. Alright, so now that we have fresh bullets because of the children. It is now 1700. Alright. Time is getting closer by the minute. It's 5 o'clock. We have 4 hours until we gotta meet the girl there. Yeah, it's this way. Perfect. So we'll get Artemi and see what Artemi wants us to do. Talk to Anna to see if she has anything new or fresh for me for that quest. And then we'll figure it out from there. I don't know. We'll figure it out like we always do. I have a fair amount of metadorm, so when I get to sleep finally, we'll get that going. Alright, and it was the three, yeah, it was that building there. That's interesting. That's an interesting walkway, that's for sure. Up, 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 up. Do my clothes need repairing? Hello, hello. Can you pay my card, please? 69, 67, 60. Okay, though, that's still... Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. What was that? Blocking polygons. Okay. Save. Take out my gun. In. Let's make sure my mouse is on the screen. Save again. So now it's just this guy that I have to kill. Let's just make sure. How much is my reputation down? Not much. I can bring that back up easy. Alright. Can I not loot these guys' bodies? That's so sad. Hello! We finally meet face to face. And so we finally meet, Onion. Just a pair of pawns on this dreadful chessboard where each square is blacker than black itself. Are we friends or are we foes? Will one consume the other, or will we part, each striving for his own victory? Let's see. I'm not really in the habit of rejecting an extended hand, but why do I constantly hear that you're getting in my way, jeopardizing the people I am trying to save? You've been lied to. Why do they say that your path is paved with corpses and that you're going to drown the town in blood? That is true. I will drown it in blood. It's been foretold. You know that I come from a steppe kin. We value the words that tell the future of a warden. Some people I kill in order to save others. That is all I can say in my defense. I have nothing but respect for you, but we're unlikely to get along. In you, I see myself. I see the hands of your fate hold you by the shoulder. You are a pawn. I am a player. We'll see which one is a pawn in the end. You can't just call yourself a player. You have to deserve this right. Farewell, Bachelor. Wait a minute, I need your help. What kind of help do you need? Before you reply, you must know that I'm already about to leave and undertake something rather risky. I promise to help someone. If the person you've promised to help is Ruben, then there's no need to try to be in two places at once. It was actually him that advised that I meet you. I see. Master Ruben wants to take care of people. I admire that. Will you help us get an infected heart? I will. I'll be working alone, though. Meet me in the blind backyard at 9 in the evening. I'll pick out someone whose foot is in the grave already, take them to a dark corner, and start working. I'm likely to move around a lot, so look for me in the neighborhood. I'll find you. I'll cut open the dying person and start working. If they find me, I'll lead the pursuit elsewhere. If that's how the situation unfolds, you'll have to pick the heart from the body yourself. I hope my harvest will be good for stock in you. I'll find you, Barack. Let's see. That does it. There is no time to spare. I will have to meet with Barack at once, before my associates are done with their ungentlemanly assignment. Otherwise, we will have to undertake this cat-and-mouse chase throughout the town once again. I've arranged to meet with Barack at 9 in the blind backyard, or somewhere in the near vicinity, if something scares him away. I hope he has something for me. Well, it's a good thing that I need to be in the blind backyard at 9. Anyway. Alright, well, I mean, I bet I can talk to both of them. I don't think I'm not particularly worried about that. Alright, so, we have time until then. So, let's go talk to younger Vlad and Victor. And then we'll go talk to Iana, see if she has anything to say about this guy. And then we'll hit here, I think. I think that'll be more than enough time for all of that fun stuff, so let's just get going. I do believe, yeah, it means I do have time still. Okay. Alright. We have some time to burn then. Until then... So let's just see if we can get some trading in, talk to people to kind of close off certain stuff. Yeah, we won't close off the arsonist's quest until until after 9 o'clock, but because I know, because if what Ruben says is true, we'll need to get to him within 30 minutes of the heart being cut out. So we'll need to rush from the backyard to. We'll need to rush from here to here. So the best way to do that would probably be to go through here. Yeah, it's a tight ask, but I do think it's possible, so I'm not as worried about it. Let's see if Bad Grief has anything to say now that we've finished that off. Probably doesn't, but you know, again, I have the time right now, so I might as well just use it to just chat and stuff while I have the time anyway. Thanks, man. High five.
For the usual, starting a war unusual.
Okay, let's see. 30,000. I actually have enough money. That's crazy. Rifle. I actually have the money. That's fucking crazy. I have enough money. Let's just buy some. Okay, cool. And that'll be useful for me in the future. He doesn't really have anything to say, but I guess the important part is that we remain mum about it more than anything else. Okay, yep, I'm going the right way. Hey, do you have some ammo for me? Anything fun? Yes, you do. These warehouses are such a pain to dance through. This way. Yes. Right, and that area is infected. Alright. Let's get to work. Okay, curious. 1800. Okay. Vlad's house is just outside the infected zone. Guess it's because it's technically in this region and not in that region. Set them free?
Don't tell me that's not what you were expecting.
I've paid for several people. By the time I got to the jail, there were only 6 prisoners left. What about the rest? They were bailed out by an anonymous benefactor. I actually suspected it was you. No, damn it. Several dozen. It wasn't the hunchbacked Usur, was it? Why are you so worried? When those people were arrested, they were law-abiding and decent. One day later, they're criminals and rebels. Now it would only take a single word of dissent for them to abandon all laws except for the law of survival. It's entirely possible. Alright, and it's back to normal. I mean, yeah, like if you don't, if just by existing or trying to protect yourself you are labeled a criminal, there is absolutely no reason that you would follow the law in any real regard. Because it doesn't, you know, you might as well, because there's nothing you can do to prove people that you're law-abiding in a certain way. Because there's just inherent, like, what's the point if there is an inherent violence in just in existing and being around certain types of people? And by certain types of people, I do mean the patrolmen specifically. Alright, cool. Getting restocked up. There's just like 2 of them there. You know, this infected zone is significantly worse than some of the other ones. The clouds are there are more of them, it's more aggressive. Feel like it's like entered this zone and it's just become so much worse, you know? I do use these a lot, so let's just... Because it turns out it's very useful to get your immunity down. Oh, there's a fucking rat. There's a fucking rat. Ay, ay, ay.
Autumn is gloomy this year.
I've bailed out all the survivors. How many were left? I bailed out 6. Several dozen more were bailed out by someone who chose to remain anonymous. Young Oglemitsky, perhaps? I don't know. Well, we've done a good thing. Let's see. Certainly.
Why is no one buried? I've seen a report that claims several hundred people were dead.
Why did I do that? Why was there the gun sound? Odd. Okay, so we've talked to him. And let's go talk to Anna. See if she just has anything. We'll buy some more coffee beans while we're at it in that area. All the children are gone! Stupid rat. You know... apparently, in the other routes, in the other routes, you can, I think, collect rats for the rat races. I don't really know what that means, but there is something very funny about, because, like, Bachelor, of course he doesn't take place in the rat races. Pathetic. I am curious to see how that stuff goes. Yeah, and we're not going to talk to Saburov this time because there's no benefit of it. Let's see if there's any food in there. There probably isn't, but... Because the thing is, I don't really need those. My goal is to not get infected at all. So, I mean, I'm not gonna get rid of them, if that's what you're asking, but... Alright, well... It's not ideal, but I need something. And even a little bit is good, better than nothing. No coffee beans. This is the saddest day of my life. They'll probably replenish later, tomorrow. At least I can hope. Yeah, because when I can finally sleep, I can replenish my health. Right?
I used to sing every evening.
Okay, well, nothing new. Alright, let me Okay, let's check out our quest log. So I have to wait till 9 o'clock. That's all set. I have to wait till 9 o'clock. Anything letter-wise? No. Okay. What time is it? So... let's sleep for 1 hour. So it's 2100, so let's sleep just for 1 hour. Okay. Okay. 30 minutes, so... read this entrance. Oh, this guy's a lot more stuff. Alright. Helps I have so much money. Okay. Let's see if this place has anything fun. Okay. 15 more minutes. Oh, huh. Oh. That looks like the girl. Ah. Well, let's take care of this now since we can. There! The heart is still beating. No time to wait for Barak to return. The precious specimen must be taken to Reuben while the bacteria still lives. Think I have about 30 minutes. 40 at the most. The microbe will certainly die after that. Okay, so... we can go around this way. Which way is faster? Who cares? Let's just get moving. Both ways will get us where we need to go. I made a quick save for worst case scenario. Damn it. There's so much is the thing. Immunity's dropping, that's no good. How am I not dead yet? Do I have God mode on again and don't know it? So I didn't turn back God mode on again. Probably just have like a touch of health left. Don't have time to stop right now. We'll get to Ruben and then we'll heal ourselves up. Damn. It's probably just like a line of people behind me. Who died? I'm not gonna check. Oh, they killed him. Okay.
Perfect valor is to do without witness what one would do before all the world.
This is it, Doctor. It seems we have exactly what we need. We have brought the bacteria into the light. This writhing horned abomination. We can look into it. We can look at it now. Maybe even give it a name. You won't have to go to the Inquisitor empty-handed. So the last iteration was different from the previous one? The vaccine will be ready by tomorrow morning. Where did you get the specimen? Barack gave it to me. That blood is unusual. Did you ask how he came across it? Didn't have the chance to. Oh, you know, Bachelor, it's strange. I think I've learned to tell the character of a person by their blood specimen. Here is the blood of an egoist. This one belonged to a poet. The owner of this blood was exhausted, and whoever gave that specimen was destined to become a great person. Well, this blood is extraordinary. Poor girl. So now what? Now I'll begin to produce the vaccine. I wonder how many hearts it would take to make enough doses. The technology itself is what matters. We'll report our findings to the Inquisitor and let him get the components. After all, is it not the reason that he was delegated here? Fair enough. Come tomorrow, early in the morning. Or even tonight. The vaccine should be ready for testing. I'll pick up the samples tomorrow and test them personally. We've got the bacteria. The blood is teeming with those voracious monsters. If Ruben manages to produce at least a single dose of the vaccine by morning, I won't have to face the Inquisitor empty-handed. With a weapon like this, we may be able to stop the outbreak. Only one small task remains. Okay, let's heal. And then I'm gonna check if God mode is on. Alright, let's...
Perfect valor is to do without witness what one would do before all the world.
Okay, let's... I don't think God mode is on. Oh. God damn it. I'm like confident that it's off every single time. Well, as it goes. That sucks. That's a bummer. Alright, let's go talk to this guy, because she is defo dead. That was definitely her. Okay. Bummer. Damn. I really thought I did that myself, too. That would have killed me. Well... Ooh, both. Well, as it goes. Worse things have happened, and you know what? Let's heal a bit, and then have some immunity things, because that'll hurt us. Oh, it's not that bad, though. Okay. Alright, cool. So that should be good. Let's go talk to that guy, and then I think we're done with all the quests for today, because there wasn't a lot at hand, luckily. Let's see. Is this where I'm going? Yeah, this place is infected. As it goes. Alright. Let's cross through. Let's actually go down here. We'll be just on the outside of it. Hey man, your daughter's dead. I've come bearing grave news. Brace yourself. She's sick. She's dead. What? Did she get infected? Probably. It's not your fault. But someone's fault it is. Eh? Someone's been touching her, holding my a lovely thing with their pestilent, pesty hands, kissing her with their hollow black mouth, a pit of a mouth. Things are going south. Oh, no pity for the pity mouths. I'll avenge the sweet thing. We'll find the person that's done this to her. We'll find them all, pity mouths. I shall found a brotherhood of zealots, and we shall burn them to ashes. Oh, it'll be fun. Great big fun. The streets are filled with zealots even without your help. I know. They're killing normal, healthy people. We're gonna burn the pest. I'm praying that we'll have a chance to burn the pity mouth, the person who had touched her tender knees last. I pray I will get the chance to burn that person alive before the sand plague burns them from the inside. The plague that has snatched my girl away from me. I'll burn it, burn it, burn it. Burn it to ashes. Burn it to the ground. This is the most idiotic way to fight the epidemic I can think of. Okay. An unexpected announcement. The girl is dead, and the hunchback is out of his mind with grief. He is working together a mob of supporters with the intention of razing the entire town to the ground. A band of blood-crazed arsonists is the last thing this town needs, all because of me. The Inquisitor would approve. And I think from talking with young Vlad that we can assume that he was the one who bought out some of the prisoners for this stuff, so... Alright, so now let's go talk to Anna just to kind of close it off. Like, it's not... The quest is done, but we'll just see if she has any dialogue, and then we'll go to Sleepy EB. It's, like, so hard to see with this thing, but... It's very powerful now. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Alrighty, so now we'll talk to Anna, and then we'll do our common tradition of going to the Ogledmitskis to sleep. So we can go right to the theater show. Okay, what's my... Okay, yeah, we'll sit down to take a rest after we talk to Anna. Now that we've turned off dodge mode again. Oh no, where's my gun? Let's get closer to him. didn't get to him in time, but that's fine. Yeah, he'll aggro him first. Yeah, I don't want to hit the guards again. We learned how that went. Okay, it looks like it's pretty easy to get from Anna's house to the Olgomitsky's, so that's what we'll do. Oh, I just wasted a bullet for no reason, as it goes. Bitch. Okay, we're still good. Oh, you have something here. Oh no, I already talked to this guy about this. Okay. Ah, oh, damn, I'm out of bullets. That shit sucks. Fuck, this is what I get for just being bullet happy. Let me load up a save. Because I like missed like half of those shots, so let's maybe chill out a little bit, right? There's no need to. Okay, so let's. Okay. I'm out of bullets, I'm out of bullets. So let's just switch to one of the knives. There we go, did it. Okay, cool. Y'all are useless. Okay. If you see a mugger, barber, looter, fire starter, any violent person really, you go ahead and whistle or call for the guards. Just enunciate the word, will you? Guards! Otherwise we may confuse it for the shrieks of the infected. They're wailing constantly, you see, out loud and collectively too. Enunciate. Are you aware that whistling is actually a skill and not everyone has it? Okay, that one just had something unique. You don't have anything on you anyway, useless. Hey, Anna.
Purr, says the cat.
The hunchback has given me money in advance, but I couldn't save the girl. She has caught up the infection accidentally, and then the Ripper's knife got her. The only consolation is that she didn't really have any chance to make it. The Ripper wouldn't have cut her otherwise. Does that mean Willow's dead? Are you sure? Yes, I am. That's just lovely. Come again? Yes. Such an alluring girl. Well, every cloud has a silver lining. What do you mean? I've got my payback in spades! Oh, please allow me to spare you the underlying reasoning, will you? By the way, did the hunchback say anything about taking this out on the Oglemitskys? Ah, yes, Calamity is truly the best time to settle old scores. You're out of your mind. Well, she doesn't actually need the money, because what she wanted was just to get the Ogomitsky's off her back, so... Okay, so we'll go this way, go to the Ogomitsky's, then go to sleep, and when we wake up, well, we'll do as we usually do. Anything new letter-wise? No. Okay. The rats. Rats. Where are the rats? Why do they only chase me? Why don't they chase anyone else? They're just attracted by a man on a mission. Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, and then we'll end it there. Alright, nice. We got everything done with ample time. For once. Alright, let's just drink some medication and get some sleep. Alright. So, and then we want... Let's have some Novocaine, and then head to sleep. We obviously don't want to sleep for too long, so 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. That seems good. Bam.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Alright. So, next time, as per usual, we'll read through the letters and we'll go to the theater show and we'll get the ball rolling once again. This episode didn't really have like much informative-wise. It seemed to be kind of setting up possible new enemy type, kind of enforcing the stuff we kind of already knew about Saburov and the patrolmen that were kind of already present. We got Artemi out, so hopefully he'll appear more in the future as well. This is the first time we met him face to face. We met Clara once before as well, but she didn't really have anything to say. And yeah, we'll just continue going. Again, we know that the Inspector is coming soon, the Inquisitor rather, is coming soon, so we'll see how that goes. And all of that, so yeah, so that's it for now at least. We'll see how it goes from here, and I hope you guys have a great one. Bye!